So, good morning, grade 7.
Good morning, Sir Vincent. Good morning, Sir Vincent.
Okay, ayan. So, let's start. Wala pong magpapatay ng camera. I can still see you. I repeat, I have 2 monitors so I can still see whatever you are doing while having the presentation. Okay? Ralph, can you open your camera? Marky pala. Dalawa pala yung Ralph natin. Okay. So listen carefully and be attentive. So, can you see now something on your screen? Okay. So defining a finite, okay, and infinite sets. So last time we have just tackled, diba, the sets. So it is a collection of, okay, it is a collection. Yan. Simple definition of a set. It is a collection that belongs to something or an object. So now, we're going to define a finite and infinite set. So ano nga ba pagkakaiba ng finite? So that's not finite, that's finite. And the infinite. Hindi rin siya infinite, okay? The finite and the infinite. So, through inspection, sets X, Y, S, and T contain a definite number of different elements, which is countable. So these sets are called finite sets. So simple definition of a finite set, it is countable. Sa Tagalog, finite sets are nabibilang. Okay? Nabibilang. So finite set is a set which contains a definite number of elements is called a finite set. So empty set is also called a finite set. Basta nabibilang, okay? Basta nabibilang finite set. Okay, so that is your finite set. It is countable. Next, we have the definition for, hindi pa pala, sorry. Okay, given, for example, the set of all colors in the rainbow. Diba? Can you count the colors in the rainbow? Okay. Ayan, so example, ano ba ang colors ng rainbow natin? Who knows our colors in the rainbow? Trisha May?
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, and indigo.
Okay. So, kapag finite, pwede mong masabi lahat. Okay. That is your Roy Gibiv. Okay. Next, we have B. Another example tayo. N is equal to, nakita ko na. Teacher Tina. Okay, X such that X is an element of a natural number, but X must be greater than 7. And then we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, hanggang 97. You can still count it. Kahit na gaano kadami yan, kaya mong mabilang. So that is your finite set. So the remaining sets refer to sample 1 and 2 of the previous lesson, okay? Set Z and R are called infinite set. So counting different elements of those sets cannot come to an end or has no boundaries. That is your infinite set. So kapag infinite set, mapapagod ka na magbilang at hindi mo na kayang bilangin kasi cannot come to an end. Dire-diretso lang. Okay? So, ikot-ikot lang, ikot-ikot-ikot lang. Hindi na siya titigil. That is your infinite. Kasi nga, di ba, sabi niya, infinite. Di ba? Do you know the sign for infinite? Ayan. So, walang hangganan. There's no end, there's no boundaries. So, the ellipsis naman, yung tutuldok, is used to indicate that there are infinitely many elements of that set. So if enumeration of the number or if the members is hard, we often use ellipses. For example, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dot, that's an ellipsis. Ibig sabihin, may katuloy pa yon. Okay? So infinite set, the set whose elements cannot be listed. For example, set containing never-ending elements is called an infinite set. So set of all points in a plane. So kapag sinabi mong all points, extending positive and extending negative yon. Kung kahit anong maisip mong number, pwedeng billion, pwedeng million, pwedeng trillion, pwedeng Google. Okay? So trivia, Google or Googol are the largest number. Okay? Google, Googol. You can search that on internet. So makikita nyo kung ilang zeros ang meron doon. Okay? Ayan. Then, another example is x is greater than 1. Yan. So kapag greater than 1 yan, so ano ba yung mga numbers na yan? We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15. Di ba? Mas marami. Unlike kanina, may hangganan siya. Sabi niya, real numbers hanggang kay 7. Sa finite natin. Okay? So set of all prime numbers. Kapag sinabing prime, it is just factorable by itself lang. And 1, so that is, so marami, di ba? Marami ang prime numbers. We have starting with 1, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, so on. Marami yan. And then, another example is B such that X is an element of W, X is equal to 2N. Yan. So note, all infinite sets cannot be expressed in roster form. So paano yung roster natin? Yung may brackets. Hindi natin siya kayang ilagay doon. Okay? So the set of real numbers, since the elements of this set do not follow any particular pattern. So example tayo. So natural numbers, we have 0, 1, 2, 3 ellipsis. That is your finite set. Bakit? Diba? Natural numbers natin. I think hanggang 100. Then we have the integer. That's finite set. Positive. Ayan. So this is a builder or set builder. I mean roster method pala or roster form. Diba? So my close and open parentheses. Ayan. So, okay. So take note, the finite set has its first and last element. So the set which is not finite is called infinite set. So in such set, we cannot identify the first or last element for the infinite. Pero kapag finite siya or finite, merong first, merong last. Nakukuha ba yung difference between finite and infinite? Any questions regarding finite and infinite? Grade 7?
None po.
None po.
Okay, none. Example. So tell me if it is a finite or infinite set. Ayan, so meron na may mga examples natin kanina. Okay. So, the set of Philippine presidents. The set of Philippine presidents. Ralph Christian. Is that a finite or infinite?
Finite.
Okay, that would be finite. Kasi kilala mo naman kung sino yung nauna hanggang sa kasalukuyan, di ba? Next. we have the set of even numbers greater than 6. Karel, is that a finite or infinite?
Finite.
The set of even numbers greater than 6. Mas malaki sa 6. Set of even numbers.
Infinite set.
Infinite, di ba? So, hindi natin alam kung hanggang saan. Okay? So, ito. Brian, the set of letters in English alphabet. The set of letters in English alphabet, is that a finite or infinite?
Finite.
Okay, that's finite. Okay. How about Trisha? The set of books in your school library. If you have been in a library. Huh?
Infinite.
Are you sure? O, kapag sinabing set, di ba? We have the English set, the encyclopedia. You can still count it. Therefore, that would be
Finite.
finite. You can still count it, di ba? Kahit na 105, 200 something yan, you can still count it. Kasi di ba, ang library natin may allotted space lang naman. Hindi naman sinabi na all libraries in the entire universe. You cannot count on that one na. Okay. How about Ralph Mark? The set of countries in Asia, is that a finite or infinite? Country in Asia?
Ano po yun?
The set of countries in Asia, is that a finite or an infinite? Naka-off yung mic mo?
Finite po.
Okay, that would be finite. Kasi kaya mong bilangin yon or kaya mong ibigay yon. How about Marcus? The set of even numbers.
Infinite.
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 Infinite. Okay. Even numbers, di ba? We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15, and so on. Okay. So that is the finite and infinite numbers. So once again, good morning, grade 7.
Good morning,
Good
sir.
morning, sir.
Sir Vincent.
Okay. So we're going to talk about naman this time the different notations in sets. Okay. Ayan. So to learn about sets, we shall use some accepted notations for the familiar sets of numbers. So ito yung mga ginagamit natin. And yan yung basa. So these are the different sets, different notations used in sets. So first one, we have yung letter E belongs to ang basa dyan. Okay, so take note of this ha. I think it is already included in your work modules naman. So kapag yung E na yan, yung belongs to na yan, may slash, that would be does not belong to. Kapag yung tutuldok or yung guhit na ganyan, straight line, that is such that. Okay? Kapag yung bilog na ganyan, may slash, that is your null set, or you can also call it as empty set. Okay? Yung N tapos may A, ay may close and open parenthesis. That is your cardinal number of the set A. Okay? Yung U, okay, yung U, that is your union of two sets. Kapag sinabing union, pinagsama yung dalawang set. Kapag intersection, ayan, kung saan nagtagpo o nagkaparehas yung dalawa. Okay? N, we have the natural numbers. W, whole numbers. Okay? Yung slash or Z, that is your integer. Okay? You should take note of this. Kapag Z positive, that is your positive integers. Kapag Q, that would be your all rational numbers. Kapag Q plus, that would be positive rational numbers. Kapag R, set of real numbers, okay? And then R plus, that would be positive. Basta may plus, okay? That would be your positive. And C, that is your complex number. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16. Ayan yung mga examples ng different notations natin that are used in sets. Yan yung makikita nyo sa mga verbal expressions or sa rule method natin sa sets. Ayan. So E belongs to, E na may slash does not belong to. Ganyan, such that. Yung bilog na may slash, that will be your null set. Okay? And then cardinal number, union, U, yung pabaliktad, intersection, N for natural, W for whole number, Z for integers, Z plus, that would be your positive, Q for rational numbers, Q plus, that would be your positive rational numbers, R for real numbers, R plus for real positive real numbers, and C for complex numbers. Ayan. So these are the different notations in sets generally required while solving various types of problems on sets. So pakita ko lang muna within 30 seconds. Ayan. So be familiarized with it. Okay na? You can take a screenshot na dito. I think meron na rin sa module ninyo yan. That is already included na.
May activity kami mamayang 1, wala po.
Meron po. Always po yan. Okay. Okay na, Trisha? O, i-X ko na ha. Ayan. So, let's try kung naalala nyo pa. Marcos, what is N?
Belongs to.
Ha?
Belongs to.
N. Letter N. What is our N?
For me.
Yes, Brian, what's that?
Sir, set of natural numbers.
Okay, that would be your natural numbers. Kapag Q, Ralph? Pag sinabing Q.
Set of rational numbers.
Okay, kapag sinabing C, Trisha? Oh, what happened?
For me.
That would be your? Hindi pa maalala? That would be your C, complex numbers. Okay. Ayan. So let's proceed with our next lesson. Okay. This one. Ay, mali pala. Yeah. Okay. There. Okay, so nakikita nyo na ba?
Yes.
Okay, so describing and illustrating different sets. So first example natin, the first set natin is the cardinal numbers of a set. So a number or the number of distinct elements in a given set A is called the cardinal number of A. So it is denoted by N, yung close and open parenthesis A na capital. Okay? So ayan. For example, we have A or set A is equal to X such that, okay, X is an element or it belongs to n, or for the natural numbers. Tama? So dapat you should memorize that one. Or you should have an idea about that one, di ba? So x is less than 5. So kapag sinabing less than 5, that is your finite set. Kasi nga, malit lang naman. Yung numbers na natural numbers natin, hanggang 4 lang. Kasi hindi na pwedeng umangat pa kay 5. Tama? That is less than 5. So that would be A is equal to set 1, 2, 3, 4. Therefore, bilangin nyo lang yan. Ilan ba yan? 4. Diba? So, bibilangin lang yan na laman ng set or sa raster method natin. So, ilan ba yan? We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Therefore, ang cardinal number natin for that one is 4. Bakit naging 4? Bilangin nyo lang kung ilan yan. Ilan ba yan? 4. Ibig sabihin, the cardinal or n, close and open parenthesis A, that would be 4. Another example, B is equal to set of letters in the word algebra. So, kailangan mo bang ulitin yung letter A? No. So, pag nagsulat ka ng set, hindi pwedeng may naulit. Okay? So, that would be B is equal to A, L, G, E, B, R. You don't need to write A kasi ang dun na siya. Okay? So, therefore, you're just going to count that one. The set of, or the cardinal number for B is 6. Nakuha ba si cardinal?
Yes.
Okay. So, basta pag cardinal, you're just going to count the sets or yung laman ng set. So, determine whether each set is a finite or infinite. At lang. Medyo nag-lose yung connection nata ni Trisha. Okay. So let us determine whether each set is a infinite or finite or infinite. Naglulus yung connection ni Tisha. Nagba-black screen daw tayo. Ayan. So if finite, determine the numbers of cardinality. So kapag finite, dun lang tayo pwedeng maglagay ng number of cardinality. Bakit? Sa infinite ba merong hangganan? Wala. Ibig sabihin hindi mo alam or hindi mo mabibilang. Tama? Okay, so hindi mo mabibilang.
Sir,
Yes?
re-rejoin daw po si Trisha.
Andiyan na siya, nag-rejoin na siya. Okay? So for example, letter A, we have L is equal to T such that T is a color of a rainbow. Is that finite or infinite? Okay. So let's try to determine. Kapag finite, give the cardinality. Kapag infinite, siyempre wala namang cardinality yon. So letter L is equal to T such that T is a color of a rainbow. So is that finite or infinite? Ralph?
Finite.
Okay. If it is finite, okay, give me the cardinality. What would be the cardinality if it is a colors of a rainbow? Ilan bang color ng rainbow natin? Trisha?
Po.
What is the cardinality for the color of a rainbow? It is a color of the rainbow or all the colors of the rainbow.
7.
Okay, that would be 7. That's the cardinality. How about letter B? O, or loves pala to, L-O-V-E-S. Has an element of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 ellipses. So is that a finite or infinite? Yes, Brian?
Sir, sir, infinite.
Okay, that would be infinite. Bakit? Yung ellipsis. Diba? That means meron pa siyang katuloy or meron pa siyang karugtong. That is infinite. So therefore, wala siyang cardinal number. How about V? Y such that Y is an island of the Philippines. O ilan bang islands ng Philippines? Diba? Meron tayong 7,107. Pero ngayon, we have 7,641. Take note of that. 7,641. So is that a finite or infinite? Marcus?
Finite.
That is your finite. Nabibilang, di ba? That is your 7,641. So ilan ang number of cardinality natin doon? Brian? So ilan ang number of cardinality natin for the islands of the Philippines?
Sir, 7,646.
41.
41
Yan.
pala.
That would be 7,641. Basta finite, meron siyang cardinality. Letter D. We have E is equal to 13579 ellipsis 17. May end, may beginning. Is that a finite or infinite? Mark? Yes, Ralph Christian pala. Is that a finite or infinite?
Finite.
That is your finite. So ilan lahat yan? What is the number of cardinality natin? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17. Ilan lahat yan? Ilan lahat? We have 1, 3, 5, 7, 9,
9.
11, 13, 15, and 17. That would be 9.
10.
9 lang. Sobra na pag 10. Okay? So letter S is equal to X such that X belongs to the natural numbers. Kapag natural numbers, wala naman siyang sinabi, di ba? Na hangganan. Is that finite or infinite? Marcus? That would be finite or infinite?
Infinite.
Yes, that's infinite kasi wala naman siyang sinabing hangganan, di ba? Okay. So we also have the empty set or the null set. Kapag sinabing empty set, the set does not contain in any element is called an empty set. So you can call it also as null set. Yung symbol natin, walang laman. Ibig sabihin, walang laman. Ito, ganito siya. So brackets lang, walang laman. Empty nga di ba? So walang laman, walang element. Okay? So that would be a cardinal 0. Yes?
Nagloloko daw internet ni Trisha.
Oo nga Recorded naman to. Okay? So example natin, ayun the set of whole numbers less than 0, di 0, wala. Ano namang numbers na less than 0, di ba? Negative, pwede. Pero there's no whole number less than 0. Wala naman, 0. Okay. So note, null set, okay, is not equal to 0. Ayan. Therefore, kapag may 0 kang nilagay dun sa loob niyan, ibig sabihin, meron kang isang element dyan, 0. Diba? The cardinal number of an empty set is 0. Wala talaga. Okay? Walang laman yan. So the set which contains only one element is called a singleton set. Ayan. So kapag may isang nakalagay dyan, singleton, the cardinal number would be 1. Okay, so I will continue it next time. So we have equivalent sets and equal sets pa. And so that is your cardinal. We have the empty set. I think we can still. We have 8 minutes pa. So let's continue na lang. Ayan. So equivalent sets naman, they are just equal. Parehas lang. That is your equivalent sets. So the sets A and B are said to be equivalent if their cardinal numbers are the same. For example, set A natin is 1, 2, 3. Ilan ang cardinal niyan? 3. Letter B, PQR, that would be 3 din. That is your equivalent set. Another example, PQR, ilan yan? Ilan ang cardinal niyan? 3. B, 2, 3, 4, ang cardinal is? 3. So, here we observe that both the sets contain 3 elements, therefore that is a equivalent set. Next, we have the equal set. Kapag equal set, pareho lang yan. Kahit balibaliktad, pareho lang yan. Therefore, A is equal to B. PQRS, pag nabaliktad, PSRQ, they are still the same. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And then nabaliktad, 5, 2, 3. That is equal set. Pero kapag 1, 2, 3, and then the other one is 4, 5, 6. Ayan. They are equivalent set. Nakuha ba? Yan. Yung difference ng dalawa, equivalent,
Yes.
parehas sila ng cardinal. Equal, they have the same numbers. So, equivalent, 1, 2, 3, PQR, parehas sila na 3 cardinals. Kapag equal set, they have the same set or they have the same elements. PQRS, yung isa parang nabaliktad lang, PSRQ. Pero kapag merong isa dyan, hindi na siya equal set. Okay? So kahit na mabaliktad, that is your equal set. Kapag same ng cardinal, that would be equivalent set. Nakuha? Yan. So infinite sets have been given some special names. So unit set or kapag walang laman, that is your null set. Kapag magkaparehas ng cardinal, equivalent set. Kapag magkaparehas ng elements, equal set. Kapag sinabing cardinal, kung ilan yung laman ng roster natin. Okay? Nakuha ba? Do you have any questions
Yes
ba?
po. None po. None po.
Okay, so